Hey guys, uh, I am I am Hikikomori, but I go to university. Actually, but I do not go to campus. I study at home. I have 3 more credits to graduate. It took me a long time to get here. At first, I sometimes earned credits and sometimes did not. My progress was slow. I had to take exams in a test center. Taking a train and being with many people was very hard for me. I once asked the university to give me a seat near the door. If I wanted to run away, I could leave quickly. In fact, I never ran away. The COVID-19 came and I could take exam at home. It was lucky and happy. This change was very big for me. I could study calmly and collect credits step by step. I studied psychology. The reason is simple. I wanted to know why I became like this and what people think. But to be honest, even after studying psychology, I still do not understand other people's hearts. I also do not totally understand my own. Even if I get a degree, it may not lead to a job. It's real. Taking trains and working in a big office with many people is very hard for me. I tried part-time jobs, but I could not keep them for long. Still, there are good points. First, the tuition was very cheap. My university is one of the cheapest in Japan, so the money problem was small. Second, finishing the degree will give me confidence. I received very little compulsory education, so this is a big thing for me. It will be proof that I can finish something. There is also funny bonus. Student discounts are great. Amazon Prime becomes half price. A MacBook or iPad can be $100 or $200 cheaper. Sometimes I thought the value of studies student discounts. The value of study is great. This story makes me think of Nelson Mandela in South Africa, ex-president. He kept studying in prison and earned a good degree there. Most people would lost hope, but he continued studying. Compared with him, I only took credits in my room. He was in prison. The scale is different. Also, Erin R. Sachs is an American legal scholar. She had her first serious episode in her teens. During law school, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia, mental illness. While studying at the university, she sometimes became ill and went into hospital. She moved between treatment and study, and she still reached her degree. Now she is a professor and keeps sharing work on law, mental health, and ethics. She also received major awards for her work. I have not been hospitalized, but some people at my welfare workshop have. So her story gives me courage. Even in a hard situation with sport learning can continue. Studying also taught me something. Maybe I should have learned more practice skills like cooking or training my body. But at the time, I truly wanted to know why am I like this? So I chose psychology. I do not regret it. Now, I study English every day. I want to talk with people overseas. Also, English is very, very different from Japanese. When I learn it, my way of seeing the world may change. Maybe even my personality will change a little. That sounds exciting to me. Do you know the movie Arrival? A linguist learns the language of aliens to talk with them. As she learns, her sense of time changes. This idea comes from the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, the idea that languages affect how we think. For example, in some Australian Aboriginal languages, those people do not say left or right. They use south, north, south, west, east. So they always know which way they face. It's interesting. Also, in Russian, there are different basic words for light blue and dark blue. Because of this, Russian speakers may notice color borders faster than English speakers. Of course, language does not totally control our minds, but it gives our thinking certain habits. So the word in only Japanese and the word after learning English may feel a little different. I study English to meet that new point of view. Many Japanese people are not good at English. On the other hand, Koreans use English more. One reason is population. Japan has about 120 million people. The market is big, so business can work inside the country. We can live without English. On the other hand, Korea has about 50 million people. The home market is smaller, so people go abroad more. The English becomes necessary. Yeah, the difference is big. So Korean dramas, films, K-pop often think about global markets from the start. On the other hand, Japanese anime is different. Many creators make what they want without thinking about foreign markets, but it still becomes a global hit. This Galapagos style is actually strange and unique. The Galapagos Islands are famous for animals and plants that evolved in their own way. it is said that Darwin got the idea for evolution from his visit. In some ways, Japan has its own Galapagos development. Galapagos isolation. Even as a modern democracy, it has grown differently from many Western countries because Japan is an island, uses the language very different from English, and once stayed close to the outside world for centuries. That may be why we have anime and manga and perhaps even the Hikikomori phenomenon. It's hypothesis. It's my hypothesis. Anyway, even if I got a master's or doctor's degree, maybe I still cannot work. But I can share my research on YouTube or podcast. For example, I can study anime from a folklore point of view. If I send it to the world, maybe one person will enjoy it. It is half joke and half dream, but it might actually realistic. Dr. Hikikomori may not so bad, right? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.